Now here I am at Square Meal with Annika, who's the editor of Square Meal magazine. God, it's a mouthful, isn't it, Annika? Now tell me a little bit about Square Meal and why you guys are here.
Okay, so we're here today giving away our brand new guide, Venues and Events for 2012, which basically reviews venues, caterers, event organisers in London and around the UK, and a few international ones as well. So it's a good opportunity to come by the stand and pick up your guide for free and say hello to the team. And we're also showcasing our Canapé Cup winners from this year, which we do at our exhibition at Old Billingsgate each year in September. So we have the winners with us, and we have some highly commended caterers as well.
Very exciting. I'll be chatting about the Canapé Cup in just a minute. What can they expect from your guide, and what can they expect from you? You know, what do you guys provide?
So basically we have a printed guide, and we have an online website as well, where you can find venues throughout London and the UK for any kind of event, really. You can find event suppliers, caterers, basically anything that you need for your event you can find in our guides.
So it really is a one-stop shop?
Yes, pretty much so, yeah.
Sounds great. And why is Confex as an event such a great thing for a business like yourself?
It's great because we get to meet our readers, we get to meet the people that we write about, and it's just a nice opportunity to see the industry come together and showcase what they can do.
As far as the event industry in the UK goes, how important are events like Confex?
I think it's really important for people to meet and network and just show what they've got to offer.
So obviously you've got the internet and everything like that, and like you said, you've got your written stuff and the stuff on the internet. Is it more about getting in people's faces, meeting people and saying, we're here, this is what we do, you should use us? Yeah,
well, of course, we're in the events industry, and we're all about bringing people together for live events, so we should definitely be doing it ourselves.
Amazing. Right, now tell me a bit about the Canapé Cup. How does it work? How many people enter? How do you choose the winners?
So every year at our exhibition at Old Billingsgate Venues and Events, we put together a list of, I think it's 20 entrants each year, top caterers from the UK events industry, who then put together their sort of favourite canapé that they enter, and then we invite our visitors, about 200 of them, to come for a sort of cocktail reception type tasting, which is always great fun, and everyone eats their way around the room, and then they vote, and we have visitor votes, and then we have Critics' Choice Awards, which is basically the Square Meal restaurant critics who go in and vote as well, and then those combine to find the winner.
Sounds lovely. Now I'm here, don't forget, at the Square Meal stand, which is in the Do Something Special bit, which is the pink carpet. So if you're not sure where to go, come and see Square Meal on the pink carpet. Their stand's looking wonderful, nice and green. Now, Annika, should we go over and have a little look at the canapés? Let's have a little wander, because I can see them in the corner of my eye and they look wonderful, so don't fall over. Let's go over here. So party ingredients, now these guys were second runners up, or how does it work?
Highly commended in the awards, and it was with this canapé, the beetroot tart tatin, which was one of my favourites actually.
So we've got beetroot tart tatin. Now Tim, hello Tim, how are you?
Hi, I'm great, thank you.
Tell us a bit about your canapés and why you entered the competition, or why you sort of wanted to get involved in it.
Well, we think Square Meal is a great exhibition. We like to support it. It's from our point of view, it's great to profile our business, and the Canapé Cup's just a nice chance to show off.
And of course you did very well in it, which is great. So tell me a bit about the three canapés you've got in front of us here.
This is the canapé we entered. This is beetroot tart tatin with Welsh Cottey Valley goat's cheese, sprinkled with pea dust, and with a beetroot cress on top.
Sounds fantastic. And what about this one here? This one also looks interesting.
It's a foie gras on a Welsh citrus cake with a little garnish of orange zest. And then we've got potted salmon with pickled cucumber and on an oat cake.
Looks fabulous. So party ingredients did very well, and I would love to eat one, but it won't look very ladylike whilst I'm chewing and talking at the same time. Annika, let's move across here to Bubble Food. Now Bubble Food, obviously they did quite well in here as well. They were also highly commended. Does it work the same every year? You have two highly commended and then an overall winner?
Yeah. And then we have Critics' Choice as well. It's quite a complicated list of winners. But
so I guess it's quite it's quite difficult to win the overall thing. You have to impress a lot of people.
Yes, definitely. Bubble Food this year, they haven't actually got the canapé that they entered into the cup on stand today. Is it coming around later?
So they're going to get a few different things. Right, so you can come over and taste these canapés. This isn't the one they entered into the competition, but they still look fantastic. What on earth have we got here?
These are molecular olives.
Molecular olives. Wow. Well, there you go. If you ever wanted to try a molecular olive, come across and try one. Now let's have a quick chat with the winners, who were Cinnamon Kitchen. Now we're going to be coming back and chatting to them later on and have a proper go. And I'm sure I might eat some later because it looks fantastic. Annika, why did they win?
Well, Cinnamon Kitchen actually scored a hat-trick last year, and they won for the 3rd time in a row. So there's something about them. These guys just put together the most amazing canapes. They've just got that level of spice and interest that just makes them stand out from others, I guess. And
it does sound fantastic. Cinnamon, you know, it's a really kind of unusual name for the brand. And like I said, 3 years in a row, there's someone to beat, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. And I think a lot of the other caterers will be gearing up this year to beat these guys, because it's about time that somebody else got the award.
Absolutely. 4 years in a row would be unbelievable. Which one was it in particular that they entered?
It was this one here.
Right, so it's that little pot up there, which is called...
I don't know exactly oh, here we go. Grilled pigeon with green pea and yogurt raita. So it's a sort of pigeon kebab, and then with a yogurt sort of dip underneath. It's really delicious.
It sounds amazing. It looks amazing. We're going to come back later on and chat to the guys from Cinnamon Kitchen. Annika, thank you very much indeed. Now back to Ryan.